So what's up everybody, welcome back to the channel, and this is going to be the weekly movie slash pop culture hunt. Yeah, we're going to go out to some stores. At the time that I'm going to be posting this, I should have already been back to the theater, and I've seen Ready or Not 2, so look out there now for my reaction to that. I also have a video that I don't know if I'm going to have it edited in time, but I'll have a tribute to the great Chuck Norris that we just recently lost, so rest in peace to him. But let's get into some stores, at least one Walmart before I went to the movie, and then another Walmart probably the day I went to the movie. And then I went into Barnes & Noble, even though when I checked online they didn't have anything new that it looked like it was in stock, but we're going to go look anyway just to have some fun. So let's get into some stores, and then let's come back here, look online to see what came out this week, and then let's go ahead and close out the video after that. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright, our first stop is going to be into Wally World. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, JeffMan316. I talked to a lot of you guys there. It's fun. So let's get into here. Dude, their wrestling selection is hot garbage. They don't have anything. They got this fucking Squish Me's. What is this? Smash Squish? Oh, I thought something. I thought that might be $2. I don't think that's what that is there. But either way. They got this set clearanced from last year's WrestleMania. Not much on that. What do they got down here? They got Uncle Howdy Ultimate. They've got...
Whoopsie-daisy. By God. We're going to have to clean that up later.
Alright, there's the first one. I dropped it. But they look. Those things are not made to stand up that way. That shit is made to go on a peg. So either way. But I got the first drop out of the way. And I don't really see too much else in this aisle. But we're going to scan it real quick. See if they got anything clearanced. Got announcements playing. Got a Luke Skywalker. $23 is not clearanced.
And a price that is just too high.
Now those are kind of cool. $6 and $8. $9, whatever it was. $2, the little metal figs. Godzilla, that'd be kind of cool to put on a little display. And what is this bullshit right here? This is parked right in front of the movies. What is going on?
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Yeah, what in the wide world of sports? But oh well. And how you pronounce it? Nuremberg. That's $24.96. We got Strange New Worlds. We Bury the Dead 15 and 17 for the DVD and Blu-ray. They got Good Boy. Shutter. That's a nice looking slip on that. 20 for the Blu-ray, 15 for the DVD. We got Anaconda right there. There's We Bury the Dead. There's a good look at the slip cover. Not much else right here. Let's see if I can maneuver around this piece of shit. Get over here. We got Return to Silent Hill Blu-ray slipcover, $22.96. We got the DVD there. We got David. Here's a look at that Anaconda. I dropped something else.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Well, it's not my fault this time. There's Housemaid, $22.96 for the Blu-ray. They don't have the 4K. And there's Silent Hill's DVD. Let me get at them over here. Let's see what they got over here in the collectibles section. Some DC stuff. There's some Ben Cooper figures. I'm kind of out of those. There's a little Toonie Terrors, little pale girl from Terrifier. That's kind of cool. Is that the only one they got? Yep, just her. Not much else. I don't know if I'm going to pick up that or not. There's the art down there. Hey, look, they got the Welcome to Derry Ultimate, the bloody version of Pennywise. I'm not a huge fan of that figure, so I'm probably not going to pick that up, but check your Walmarts. They're starting to pop up. There's the art plushie. Phantom of the Opera. Got some WWE minifigs here. Mystery minis. So we got Roman, Cody, Cena, Rhea, The Rock, Jay, and all of them are 1 in 6, and there's no chases. No, thank you.
And yeet.
The elongated man, basic plastic man. There's a chase or a platinum. Superman. There's another one. Dark Archer. This Walmart usually has a lot of good DC stuff. There's some more up here. You got the Riddler. It's a nice looking figure. So they usually have a lot of multiverse. There's another Platinum Edition. I traded one of those and sold one of those, so I might have to pick one of those up. There's those musicals. Not a lot else right here that I'm interested in. Some One Piece stuff. Anime. They got very few pops in here. There's a Chucky pop. That's pretty cool. I don't buy many pops anymore. What is that? Almost thought that was like from Family Guy, the rooster, but or the chicken, whatever. But not. No, not interested in any pops. Look, their end cap says "Love Hurts," but it's not. It's the, I guess then was it the one that had the Hangover banner on it? They do have most everything in here. They got the Little Nicky, the Land of the Lost, the Tenacious D, the Meet the Parents. So they got a fully stacked display here. The Hulk's down there. Legally Blonde, that's DVD. There's a Blu-ray of that, right? Wait a minute, I thought I saw it over here. Let's look over here. Yeah, there's a Legally Blonde collection for $10 next to the Robot Chicken. So just rando shit popping up in Walmart.
Yeah.
Just give it a once over. There's the Chosen. You guys were asking me about that. 1 through 4 is in that one set. And we got some Superman. Not much else over here. Let's see what else we can get into as we do a shirt hunt. 6'7". Believe. See if they got the one I want. There it is. Fucking Big League Chew. That's the one I want right there, baby. And they went up $2 a piece on their shirts. Damn. Super Mario, Spider-Man. There's that Scream. What's your favorite scary movie? Got Grogu. Just in time for the new movie. Are you guys interested in seeing The Mandalorian? Linkin Park, Tupac. What else they got? Dare. That's kind of cool. Keeping kids off drugs. Drugs bad, okay? Terrifier. Rolling Stones. Superman. Fucking Dr. Pepper. I think that Ghostface when playing basketball is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm kicking it with my foot, spinning around. Winnie the Pooh. And then they got 3 things of these t-shirts, but I guess I'll be more choosy now. There's a Raw as War now that the shit's $11. Used to be $9. I don't know, it's just something about being under $10. Hey, Sopranos. Under $10, very attractive. I don't know why, but they went up. Everything's going up, I guess. So I guess it's time to go into Target. Yay, we're in Target. Let's look at the collectible stuff first. And as usual, they ain't got shit. Coraline. Got a Pennywise Ben Cooper figure. Got some Five Nights at Freddy's. They do have a NECA turtle. Looks like they got a different one this time. So, oh well. Anything else? So some of you guys are finding that Moe's phone clearanced. Mine's not. It's full price. I'd get it if it was clearance and it was really cheap. I always like the Muppet Pops. Now, I'm not interested. Hey, look, there's the penguin. But I do like the looks of them. Elvira. I can't go down that rabbit hole again, man. Alien Romulus, Andy. Hey, somebody told me that that actor refused to be in the sequel, and so that they might not do it now. Gonzo. Here's a Luke Skywalker. Jeff, get out of the pop section. You're not going to start buying pops again. Hey, they do have this NECA end cap. This is basically the Haulathon end cap. There's the Turtles. There's a Footbots set. I never got into the Turtles NECA figures. I like the Turtles, but not as much as most people do. Not enough to buy the figures. Can't even get that close. There's the Bride of Frankenstein, the monster and his bride. You can't even see it. Does that cover come off? There they are, hiding in there. We got Super Grover. Holy shit, that's like my favorite Sesame Street character. Here's the one I was looking for. Terrifier 2. I didn't get the bloody version of art from the first movie, but damn it, I'm getting the bloody version of art from the second one. And a new Pee Wee Herman figure. I like that Pee Wee because it comes with his friends, as they say. And then we got another Pennywise dancing clown figure. Obviously, that's not the real Pennywise there, but it's from the Welcome to Derry. They got Tiger Claw. Damn, so these are all of the NECA Haulathons. We actually fucking got them in my store.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Wow, that Guliana's not part of it. So I'm getting Terrifier if nothing else. Holy shit. Got some art plush down there. Hello Kitty. Pennywise. That's a fucking score and a half, Brett, baby. Here's the Phantom of the Opera one. I got too excited and didn't show you that one. I don't know if I'm going to get Super Grover or not, but I'm definitely getting Terrifier. So what's over here? At the time I'm in here, it's still 20% off a lot of this stuff. I'm still jazzed about getting the Terrifier figure. So they got British Bulldog as far as the Legends. I'm not getting any of these anymore. I've basically stopped. We got a CM Punk that's got a weird ass face sculpt. Look at that right there. So 20% off of all that. Over here, hey, here's some Legos. I'm thinking about getting this little Lego set for $5. That's basically kind of like the Keaton Batman, but they got Marvel, Disney. These little sets are $5. Those are kind of cool. So I might pick that up because it's kind of like Michael Keaton's Batman.
I'm Batman.
And then G.I. Joe, DC, Marvel. All this shit's too expensive. Look, this dude comes with a basketball. Spider-Man. Not interested in any of that stuff, really. Hey, I'm going to stick my head in Ross Dress for Less. So let's see what they got. Quick glance, they don't have hardly, they've only got like 2 little sections. So they got some Silverhawks. No thank you, not really. I'll hang that back up in a second. They got 2 Lonely AEW figures for $5. Not interested in those. Holy shit, Moe's phone. How much is this thing? $15. Holy shit, that's coming home with your boy right there. Yeah, Mo Ron. Is there a Mo Ron here? Awesome, man. I can't believe they had that for that price in here. Shit, what else they got? I'm probably gonna miss something now. Little Wonka figure. Yeah, this little corner is all they have. Looks like they got some Avatar. I hit the button as I was setting it down. Got a pop. No thank you. Got a little Simpsons set. Holy shit, that's more than the phone. No thank you. Got some DC stuff, some Avatar. Still got that Superman statue I saw in here weeks ago. Guess nobody wants a statue of Soups. Kids over here right up on my side. Oh, I thought that was something cool. I didn't knock that in the floor, just so you know. That kid did. Got a Hulk hand. They don't have too much else in here, so too many kids over under my feet. That's like a damn Five Below figure. Well, I would normally say this is a bust box of cards, but we did find that phone. Not a whole lot else in here, but I'm definitely picking this shit up. This is coming home with me. Let's go into Barnes & Noble booksellers. I looked at their stock online. It didn't look like they had anything new out, like Good Boy or anything, but we'll look. These books up here are kind of cool. Look at these embossed covers on this damn Frankenstein book. That's freaking awesome, man. I have to admit that. They got Phantom of the Opera that way, too. The Jungle Book. Now, the Wuthering Heights and Winnie the Pooh. That's kind of cool, but that Frankenstein was awesome. Moby Dick. Holy shit, they got a Lovecraft collection book and a fantasy book. You guys don't realize how many movies they've made adapted from the short stories of H.P. Lovecraft. I might have to get that. That damn cover is awesome. Wow. Who knew I'd buy a book? That's still physical media, right? Let's look at the movies here. Conclave, I guess I need to eventually get that or watch it. Chinatown with the slipcover's nice. Castaway. Will we ever get a 4K of Castaway? I'm a poet and didn't know it. Oh! I think that is me setting off the alarm. Goodfellas. So they have some bargain Blu-rays in here if you're not big into spending a lot of money. Gladiator, still got steelbook of the second one. Blade Runner, see, $7.99. I give them credit. They try to put some bargain movies in here mixed in with the regular stuff. But too many DVDs. There's a cool cover for Evil Dead Rise. I need to get the Fablemans on 4K. I think it was part of that Groove sale. Maybe I'll get it. The Long Walk. I didn't remember what the slipcover looked like on the Blu-ray. Reagan. It's just random which ones they put in the security cases and which ones they don't. They got damn DVDs in the security cases. Dungeons and Dragons. Steelbook. Drive gets a bargain release as well. We pretty much all probably have the 4K of that. I don't have that second sight set, but I do have the Steelbook that they released, which is good enough for me. What is this? Oh, that's that Batista movie. A lot of his shit's going straight to video now. Has he lost his luster? My Cousin Vinny, an awesome $10 bargain title. Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Hey, that's that part of that Paramount 50% off sale on select titles is still going on. I wonder if that Steelbook of Star Trek is 50% off. They got the Stranger Steelbook. Steppenwolf. I never bought that. That's an Arrow title I didn't get. Can't get it back in the hole. Straight out of Compton. Too much. I'll put that Steppenwolf back. Don't worry. Let's see. Primal Fear. We've seen that. What is this? The Rule of Jenny Penn. Awesome Shudder movie. If you guys haven't seen it, you need to check that out. John Lithgow was amazing in that. All right. I dropped something in this store too. Two things. But it's not my fault. They got too much shit crammed in here. The Prestige, there's a 4K Steelbook I saw with that on Orbit. I might have to pick that up. And there's that Paramount Presents line that we talked about. There's a 4K and a Blu-ray of that Pretty in Pink. There's that Spider Wraps. Watch that Pet Peeves video of mine where I talk about damn spider wraps. I hate that shit. Friday the 13th Part 2. In cap, they got The Last of Us, Hamnet, Song Sung Blues. Nothing new over here. The A24 got Blu-rays and 4Ks there. Hey, they restocked Westworld. It's only 20% off, and look at the damage on it with the spider wrap. Excalibur, same thing. They restocked the Ty West trilogy there. Give you a quick glance at some of the Arrow titles. Looks like Friday the 13th is now missing the slipcover, so if you didn't get that, you need to pick that up with a slip if you see it. The Mask over there with the spider wrap on it. So decent Arrow section here. There's the Mask. Peepin' Tom. I'm going to keep moving it. This is the whopping big Criterion section. 3 titles, one on my damn DVD.
3 is a magic number.
So I didn't see anything new on that end cap. They, like I said, they hadn't stocked anything. No Anaconda. I'm not coming back in here. This is the only trip, so sorry if you guys want to see that. But there's probably not a lot coming out next week, so that way you at least see. You can see those next week in my hunt. We'll see what kind of prices they put on them. I always like the cover of that right there, that anime, even though I'm not into that, or I haven't seen it. I had that Dawson's Creek set up there. The Conjuring, one battle after another. Are you guys glad that won Best Picture? Or did you think it should have been Sinners? I personally think Sinners is overrated. Chainsaw Man, I always liked that cover. Back to the Future. This shit down here never changes. It's got small soldiers with a slipcover. Did they swap any of this out? I don't think so. Everything's pretty much exactly where I left it last week. Nice selection of steelbooks, though. Road Trip. Over here on this end cap, they got Spawn, Lost in Space, hey, with a slipcover. That's a really nice slip on that one. Casino, got that Pink Floyd steel. Ben-Hur down there. Eon Flux, The Crow. Nice selection of steel books on this one too. Spotlight. I want to see that movie again, and I don't own it on any media. I think Amazon had it pretty cheap. There's the Scream restock, Ace Ventura, Minority Report. Once Upon a Time in the West, now without a slip. All the President's Men. So they pretty much got all the new releases that have come out recently. A lot of steel books on this end cap. You'd have to look and see which Paramount ones are part of the sale. This is their Kino. You know, that sale's still going on. 50% off. Airplane 2. I don't think they put anything new over here. Pulp Fiction isn't a Kino title. What's that doing over here? So, yeah, 50% off still going on. So, 50% off sales. Look at this. I was walking out and saw this book, The Adventures of Indiana Jones. So, the story versions of the original 3 movies. I like that cover. Any other movie books based on movies over here? The Godfather, obviously. That's a nice looking cover. They had this Stranger Things, the collection. I wonder what that is. That's a Barnes & Noble exclusive. Doesn't tell you what's in there. Oh well. There's some more Lovecraft. There's the complete Lovecraft. That's a little more expensive. If I was going to buy it, I'd get the other one. Look at that. How does that sign get fucking bent that way? I don't know. But let's go into one more Walmart. Their clearance section. Look, they did have this John Cena again. I wanted to remind you. $35 for the 3 figures. It never hit my Walmart in my local area at all on the main shelf, but there you go. The Champ is Here set, clearanced. They didn't even have any new releases on the end cap in this Walmart, but they did have a damn big section of steelbooks in the wrong section. Got the 2000s thing up there, the banner. Nightcrawler, Dead Silence, Scream re-release, Godfather up there. This Walmart is kicking it with the steelbooks. Smashing Machine, but didn't have the new releases out. Damn. And this is the Walmart that has a ton of TV stuff. Haven, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Oh, there's Alf. This is not, that is not the box set version. It's just one of those big clamshells, but it's only $35. So get you a bargain Alf set. Blue Bloods, Entourage, Mad Men's on Blu-ray. There's Three's Company. And why they went back up on that Drew Carey show, I don't know. Got the Tom and Jerry set down there. Got the complete series of Resident Alien on DVD. Not a big fan of that. It's okay. They got a Lucille Ball specials. That's pretty neat. What did they say? 11 specials. I guess if you're a completist and you need to get your Lucille Ball collection complete, you need that. Not much else over here. What do they got on this section? See, they got a lot of media in this Walmart. Holy shit, we got us some more Asylum. Continental Split. Are you getting that, Cody?
Say his name and he appears.
Always talk about Cody in the live stream. Say his name and he appears. Lone Samurai on DVD. Not Without Hope. Solo Leveling. Earthquake and Underground. There's another Asylum title. So 2 on the main row there all at one time. Can you believe it? This ain't my last rodeo. I'll keep movie hunting as long as there's physical media out in the world. Batista, going straight to video mostly now. Has he had his heyday? Hey, shit, look at this. Evening Shade. I saw one of you guys, I think it was Hype is Here Media, hyping this up. The complete collection, Evening Shade. $29. I might have to get that. They got Wishmaster. Yeah, see, this Walmart randomly comes through with just cool stuff that you don't see in other Walmarts. I always come in here when I go to the movie. It's on in the opposite direction from where I work. So I don't get to come in here very often. Airwolf. There's some anime. Robot Chicken. There's Chainsaw Man. I'm stoked. We found something we weren't expecting. Nice. Regular show. I think you can get that way cheaper now online at most stores. I wonder why they haven't come down in price. Some newer stuff up here. Megan, the Conjuring 4 movie collection, $35. Dogma. Still got Superman. Jurassic World 7 movie collection. Let me scan back up through here. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Mission Impossible. There's Dogma with a slipcover. Finally, you seeing that in stores. Americana randomly over here. Weapons. Sinners. So this is basically all the stuff that's come out over the last couple months. Nice. Some collection stuff. Oh, these are the $5 section. Cloverfield. Dante's Peak. Why is that $7.50? That's weird. Naked Gun. Smokey and the Bandit. Tenacious D. You can get that for $10 on the other section. Billy Jack. Wow, this Walmart really does have some random stuff. There Will Be Bloods. Only $3. Huh. That's one of the better movies, and it's only $3 and something. Got some good Looney Tunes stuff. Iron Claw, If, Damn, that's a pretty good $5 section. And then in the horror stuff, they did restock the Terrifier 2 figures. So they got Sienna, regular Art the Clown with the sunglasses, Bloody Art the Clown. I'll put these up when I'm done. There's another Bloody, and the Pale Girl. So they got all of them. Nice. Anything else? I don't think so. I think everything else looks pretty much the same as it was. SpongeBob and Wicked. All right, to end this hunt, look, here's some cool shirts. Look, they got some button-up style Hawaiian shirts. There's Ghostface, Mickey Mouse. Not just t-shirts, man. They got other cool shirts. Look at that. Maybe I'll pick up that Ghostface one. I should have picked that up and wore it to the Bahamas. Got Corona. So, all right. So we didn't see a whole lot of media, but we saw some other cool stuff. But let's go ahead and look online and see what else came out this week. All right. So what's up, everybody? We're going to look and see what releases would have come out March 17th, 2026. You've got Mimic 4K. Del Toro's one of his original films. I don't know how early that was in his career, but I just know that was one of the first times that I had discovered him. I really like that movie. It's very underrated. You got Jurassic Park 4K. That's the re-release with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. It's silly that it didn't have that before. Ilsa the Tigress of Siberia. I'm pretty sure that's a Kino Cult release. We've got Leprechaun and The Substitute, which are the latest two releases from Lionsgate Limited. I know mine came late, so I haven't. You haven't seen those yet, but you'll maybe see it in the haul video that's coming up this week. We got Anaconda 4K Steelbook. We've got Dead Again 4K from Kino. We got the Housemaid 4K. Why didn't that have a slipcover? I don't know. Why does the Blu-ray have one, but the 4K doesn't? You got K2, the Ultimate High 4K from Kino. You've got the Shudder original movie Good Boy. Gets a Blu-ray release. We saw that in Walmart. There's the Lost World and Jurassic Park 3. That's the 4Ks that come out with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. The Boy and the Beast. I don't know how to pronounce that next one. Either way, it's a Criterion release. Port of Shadows 4K. You got Testament, another Criterion. There's Jurassic World, another one of those re-releases. And a movie that looks interesting to me that I'm thinking about watching is This Thing On. Gets a 4K release. We get Anaconda. There's your Blu-ray. We Bury the Dead, another interesting movie that looks interesting to me. I want to check that out, starring Daisy Ridley. There's your Blu-ray of Housemaid. You get an Arrow release of The Birthday, starring Corey Feldman. For All Mankind Season 2. Silent Hill, there's the 4K. Or Return to Silent Hill. I think that's the Steelbook that's outrageously priced again. Return to Silent Hill, that's the standard 4K. We get David, that's from animated movie. We saw that in Walmart. Solo Leveling, not familiar with that. A Humphrey Bogart collection from Warner Archive. America 3000. I've never heard of that movie. Is anybody heard of it? Put in the comments down below. I think it's a Kino release. There's the Blu-ray of Return to Silent Hill. Man About Town. Artist and Model. So that's some Jack Benny comedy collections. Lone Samurai. Never heard of that either. So let me know in the comments if you know about that one. Faces of Death Steelbook. I guess that's the widespread release. I've had that forever. I did a video about that on the channel about the unboxing. Check out that video where I did that. It was that and then that Texas Chainsaw Massacre documentary that I unboxed. Tennessee Williams collection. Solo Leveling Season 2. We got, is that Migrant Sees Red? I don't know anything about that movie. I think that's a Kino release. The Boy and the Beast. That's the Steelbook right there. I think that's a Walmart exclusive. Return to Silent Hill 4K there. It's got a slipcover on it. There's K2 Blu-ray and Lone Samurai Blu-ray. Dead Again. Rebuilding. The Coral. Zodiac Killer Project. I don't know anything about that. That sounds interesting. And then we got some anime, The Birthday, Green. And then we got Amityverse Infinity. No clue what that is. That's one of those where the cover looks cool and the movie's probably trash. Then there's The Big Combo gets some releases. But either way, so mostly catalog stuff, obviously, and then re-releases. But you did have a couple new movies in the Housemaid, Good Boy, and Anaconda. So let me know of all that stuff, what you picked up in the comments down below. And other than that, let's close out the video. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. That's me on the sign. In the background, usually, if I don't have any issues, we do a live stream, usually Sunday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern. We watch along to a movie that sometimes you guys help choose, but we also talk pop culture, physical media, wrestling, anything else you guys want to talk about. I really appreciate the support you guys been giving me during that. Some of you guys gave me some super chats and actually help me choose the movie. So keep doing that. It's fun for you guys to come over and actually work with me to choose what movie we watch. So there's a video that I just posted, which is kind of like a second part of my weekly haul of some stuff that I got from Valoria Video. They help the channel. There's an affiliate link in the description down below, and also there's a code JeffMan316 that's going to get you 10% off your first purchase. I did a cool unboxing of some titles that you guys helped get me because I use credit from when you use the affiliate link. So kudos to you. I hope you guys continue to support the channel. You know, the easiest way to do that is liking all the videos that you watch. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all the normal YouTube stuff. You can also, from what I understand, hype the videos. So do that. But either way, once you subscribe to the channel, which I know you want to, come on now. It's free of charge. Make sure you hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos. When we went out, or when I know I was planning on going by a Goodwill and a thrift store. So if I find anything out and about, watch for videos for that. I got a couple other cool ideas coming up on the channel. So keep watching all the videos that post, and I'll keep making the great content for you. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out, saying you guys be safe out there.
You know, they say Chuck Norris is so tough, there's no chin under his beard. There is only another fist.
Chuck Norris?